Everybody, Don Giannetti, lighting-essentials.com and project52prosystem.com. Coming to you on Thursday, and this is our first week of being in kind of lockdown. Got a lot of pretty terrible things happening in our world right now, and I'm going to take a little bit of time here and talk about creativity and what this can do to creativity. It can be very challenging to stay on top of what you need to stay up on top of, and to think that it's all over, that this is it. We got to watch out for that kind of thinking. It's not true. It's not going to be true. This is a different situation than other financial crises have been. This isn't a lack of purchasing desire. It's a lack of being able to get the product to the client. You can't do photo shoots if you can't put 10 people in a room together. If hotels are shut down, we can't do much travel. Air travel restricted, location work, on and on. It just gets, there's not a lot happening. And there's a lot of photographers who are seeing it. Some of my Project 52 members are seeing it firsthand. Canceled assignments, canceled work orders. People aren't using the word postponing as much as I think they mean to, but they're using the word cancel, and that's really, really scary. Here's the deal. When this crap is over, there's going to be a built-up demand for pretty much everything. I imagine that restaurants that are hurting right now will have filled to capacity nights, because people are going to want to go out again. It's not that we can't afford it. It's not that we didn't want to do it anymore. It's that we wanted to do it, but we couldn't. So it's going to be a challenge between now and then, but it's going to be all right. I've been in business as a photographer. I was in business in Black Monday, Black Wednesday, the early 90s, when we had 2 recessions back to back. The 2000 .com crap, the 2001 9/11. That's what pretty much did my ad agency in, was the 9/11 one. Wasn't because people didn't want advertising anymore. It's that people discovered that they could do half as much advertising and get the same value. I remember reading that Target had spent half as much that year, 2012, as they did in 2011, and still gotten huge return. So things changed quite a bit. We weren't ready for it. We weren't expecting it. Changed quite a bit. This is different. It's a different time. We don't have anything hanging over our heads except this particular disease, and it will go away. I hope you're standing when the smoke clears. If you are, you should be in good shape. If you're not, I'm so sorry, and I'm hoping that somehow the creative community can all come together and figure out a way to help you. Over at Lighting Essentials, I'm doing a free course on tabletop photography. If you're stuck in your home, or you're on lockdown and you want to learn how to shoot on the table, go take the class. It's a good class. It's 8 weeks long. If we go 12 weeks in this shutdown thing, we'll go 12 weeks long with the class. We're going to teach you how to shoot on the table. There's no credit card. There's no email sign up. Just jump in and do what it is you like to do. It's all good. Creativity is a magical thing to me. It's something that it's hard to put your finger on exactly what it is or where it comes from. But I know in times like this, it can be very, very hard to think about being creative. So here's what I want you to do. I just want you to think about putting the next foot in front of the other. Just start. Go to Creative Live, or if you have a subscription there, or you have a Flern subscription, or over at Rob's, and just get your camera, get your light out, set it up, and see what happens. Because the hardest thing you're going to face is that initial getting the camera out. Once you get it out, you start moving, and you start thinking about the picture. It's hard to be depressed while you're working at the same time. You'll have to then make a choice. Well, Don, I'm starting to really enjoy getting this shot done. Maybe I should choose to be depressed instead. I don't make that decision, ever. I don't think you will either. So start to do something. There's so much available online. There's so many things you need. You need to learn. I mean, if we come out this on the other side and you still look at me and say, I don't know that much about Photoshop, what were you doing? Learn to take a writing class if you're a photographer. If you're a writer, take a photo class. Learn something. We're going to come out of this. We're going to be stronger for it. And you'll be happy that you use your time wisely instead of sitting around head stuck in Facebook trying to figure out what next little thing it is that we're going to be all upset about. Trust me, it's not worth it. I hope you do well. We're here for you. If you want to talk, my name's Don Giannetti. If you want to talk and you think maybe I can help, just call me. If you can't find my name, my phone number online, you ain't trying very hard. It's pretty much everywhere. So just call me. Say, hey, Don, I need a little help right now. I'm there. I'll help you best I can. You all have the best possible day you could have. I'll see you next time.